Hello, my loves. This is Mystique, and I welcome you to my digital sacred space. I hope you're happy, healthy, and healing wherever you're watching from. Today, I wanted to do this topic about guidance from your spirit guides. Now, I was not going to do this topic because I think I've done messages from your spirit guides recently, but some of your spirit guides came through, and I intuitively felt like this reading today, it needs to be about that. So if you have stumbled on this reading, whether you're watching it for the first time or you are a soul family member, this reading, there must be something here for you. That's why you're here, because I did not choose today's topic. Spirit guides of whoever your spirit guides are, they chose this topic, which is why I'm doing this one. So yeah, we have 3 paintings to choose from. These were painted in my last reading, in a last Futures Past reading. So and I really love them, and these are going to be the pile selection for today. So this is going to be group number 1. I'm going to show you what it looks like up close. So this is what the painting looks like for group number 1. If you're wondering what the shadow is, it's just the patterns on my curtain. I film in natural light near the window, which is why it looks like that. This is group number 2, or pile number 2. Then we have group number 3's painting with this beautiful turquoisey magenta sort of a color. If you're drawn to this, then this is going to be your reading. So once again, 1, 2, and 3, and the timestamps are going to be in the description as always, so you guys can go ahead and access the reading from there. And I'm going to start with my prayer ritual that I always do before all of my readings, so that's what I'm gonna do. And this is optional, you guys can watch this part if you want, but this is just a little prayer meditation that I do before readings, just to tap more accurately into your energy and into your spirit guides energy, and connecting more, which allows me, I think, to be more accurate and to be in the space and energy of channeling properly for you. I sense that some of you guys are new and spirit has led them here, spirit has led you here, but it's not a huge chunk of you, I think. Just a little bit I'm sensing. So if you're new here, I welcome you with my whole heart. Thank you so much for spending your time watching this reading, watching this prayer. I hope it's worthwhile. I hope this reading gives you hope and encouragement or clarity, or whatever it is that you are looking for, whatever it is that you are in need of at this time. Some of you guys were worried about what I was going through. I've shared a little bit of that, and I took a break from YouTube, and why. I just want to say that you don't need to worry. I am doing well. I'm trying to do well. I'm trying to live, and I've started with doing things that I really enjoy doing, and life feels okay. You know, it doesn't feel bad, and I'm coming to the awareness that yes, I am blessed to be doing this work, to have what I have, and to be able to have a roof over my head, or even food. And I am more in happiness and a gratitude energy, although the energy shifts, so I'm trying to keep track of that and trying to do my best to accept and realize that ups and downs come and go, and how do you navigate it. It's really important to know that or be that. So let's start off this prayer by taking an inhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. There's no need to hold your breath or force your breath. Relax into your body and take a deep breath in and out. Feel the air moving around your body, in your body. Feel your lungs expanding. Feel the energy of this reading. How does it feel for you? Does it feel relaxing, joyous, optimistic, positive, cheerful? How do the energies of this prayer make you feel? Do they make you feel loved, supported, joyful? The intention for this is to connect more deeply with your body, with yourself, and allow me to connect with you deeper so that I can give you a more accurate and correct reading. I take a deep breath in and out. Dear Spirit, please tap me into the energies of spirit guides, ancestors that are watching over my group number 1, 2, and 3. Please connect me to the spirit guides, ancestors, any positive beings that are watching over and guiding my group number 1, 2, and 3, my soul family. I welcome you here in this sacred space with love and gratitude. I ask you, dear spirit guides of my soul family, to be with me as I move through this prayer and give them all of the information that you want to convey. Thank you so much for being with me. And for giving me the honor to read for my soul family, my group number 1, 2, and 3. I allow only beings, energies, frequencies, vibrations that have the best interests of my group number 1, 2, and 3 in this space. I forbid and disallow any beings, entities, frequencies, vibrations, energies that do not wish the best for my group number 1, 2, and 3. May this reading be free of any negative interferences and influences, or any influences from people, beings, energies that do not wish the best for my soul family. May all evil eye energies be sent back to their senders, and may my group and me remain unaffected. I love you, dear universe. Thank you so much for allowing me to connect with my soul family and giving me the opportunity to film another reading. Thank you, dear Spirit, for giving me the honor to read and channel, for giving me this gift. I am happy to be serving humanity in this way, to be serving my people of the earth. And with that said, lastly, I would like to thank you, my dear viewer. You have been part of my soul family for a long time, and even if you have not, even if you're here for the first time, I welcome you. Thank you so much for sending me your love. Thank you so much for your comments. Thank you so much for all of the love and support that you show. It really means a lot to me. And for all those of you that have booked personal readings with me, and for all those that will book your future personal readings with me, I give special thanks to all of you, my dear souls. As a reader, my wish is this: if you book a personal reading with me, and the abundance that you spend in booking the reading, may all of that come back to you tenfold. Thank you so much for giving me the honor to read for you, my dear loves. And with that said, I end this prayer. I thank your soul. I thank your heart. And I thank your throat chakra. Your throat chakra is coming through. Your speech, your ability to communicate. I thank you. Thank you for existing. Thank you for being. You are loved. You are cherished, you are supported, and you are safe, always here. And with that said, I'll see you at your group. Hello, my loves. If you chose group number 1, you chose this beautiful, beautiful painting. This is one of my favorites. I don't know how this came through, but I've always said this before in my watercolor readings. I do not plan. I kind of read or create paintings according to what your spirit guides tell me. I pick colors according to that, shapes, everything. And this painting was not a planned painting, but this is one of my favorite mini paintings that have come out in my watercolor series reading that I do. And to me, I was shown this door, and this might look different to you because this is abstract art, so it's gonna look different to you. And if you see anything specific, then that is probably a message for you personally. But since I'm channeling for a collective, your spirit guides will take me to certain things specifically, and I'm being shown a door right here and a person walking through it. So I feel like a lot of you guys that have picked group number 1 are freeing themselves from something. Now, you guys could have gone through a tower moment recently, or maybe these past months were difficult for you just like they were for me. But I'm sensing that you guys are coming out of a, what's that energy? Like a tower moment energy, death moment energy. Even if it was not a death moment or a tower moment, it was definitely some kind of difficult situation, maybe with your family, maybe with the people around you, maybe at your workplace. And I feel that here in this reading, you're getting out of those energies. You're seeing the door. It's almost like a way, it's a way out, excuse me. You're finding a way out. I don't know what that means, but you will find a way out. That's what your spirit guide said. You will find a way out. So that might resonate with a few of you. Let me keep that here, and let's get into the cards and see what more messages do we have. Okay, I'm being called to use an oracle deck instead of a tarot deck, and I use tarot deck always. Tarot decks first anyway. But they're calling me to use this oracle deck, so let me just see. Okay, spirit guides of group number 1, please. Okay, one more card. this too. Yeah, now it's complete. So we have oh my gosh, look at that. Wow, you guys, I can't make this up. You guys saw me shuffle the deck. I did not pull the cards. You have Rhino Spirit, overcome any obstacle, and that's what I just said right now. You guys are overcoming an obstacle. You guys are, it's like you're in the middle of something and you feel like there's no way out, but there is a way out. And that is why, like, someone, one of your spirit guides or some of your guides were really loud, and they told me very clearly, you will find a way out. You will overcome any obstacle. This is obviously a direct message from your guides, because this is a oracle deck and I love this deck. It says Rhino Spirit, overcome any obstacles. I don't even feel like I need to elaborate on this card, so let's see your other cards. I feel like this speaks strongly on its own. We have Dolphin Spirit, this and that are true. Okay, beautiful. Then we have Hawk Spirit, let Spirit be your guide. Oh my god, look at that. But this card came out reversed, so let me just put that there. Do you guys want to see this card closer? This is what it looks like. Then we have a Starfish Spirit, open to infinite possibility. Wow, beautiful. And we have finally Bat Spirit, a rebirth is assured. I see what's going on in this group. Okay, so firstly, this and that are true. I feel like there could be conflicting desires or conflicting opinions or conflicting decisions that you're making, right? Now, if I had to give an example of this, for example, now before I even knew that I could channel energy or read tarot cards or read energy, I was actually an artist, and I have been drawing and painting ever since I was a small young child, you know, ever since I was like 5 years old. And I took breaks in between, but I have, you know, I've never given up on art, so to speak. And when I created this channel, you'll see there are not many watercolor readings when I started. And there was a desire in me to do art, and there was also a desire in me to create this channel to help people. And I was like, what if? So these are two opposite desires. I felt like they were opposite, like I had to choose one. I couldn't have the other, you know. I felt like that. And then I was like, wait, is there a way for me to bring art or to merge art with spirituality in some way? Like, is there a way for me to bring my creativity to this channel? Because I genuinely love to paint and draw. And if you guys have seen my some of my future spouse readings where I create envelopes, I make them with my hands, and I'll pick colors and papers according to what your guides say and what your future spouses say. So those are not painting readings. Those are like more creative art kind of readings, where it's like an experience. You get to have a personal envelope of your own with colors of your own and messages of your own. And I'm very color intuitive, I would say. I'm sensitive to colors, I'm sensitive to images. And I didn't know that there was a way to, you know, merge art with spirituality. And I feel like that's the case with you. Like, this and that are true. So I feel like spirit is agreeing, your guides are agreeing and saying, listen, there is a way to get what you want. And I feel like you want two things or more than two things that you might feel like oppose each other, right? Like they oppose each other, and you cannot have one without the other. And your spirit guides are saying, yes, you can. Yes, you can. You need only ask a question. And even in my mind, the idea did not emerge like, you know, like one day I woke up and I was like, this is an amazing idea, I'm gonna do this. Like I did not know that you guys would enjoy my watercolor readings, or, you know, I didn't know anything. I just kind of started doing them because it's what I enjoyed. And I realized that you guys love my watercolor readings so much, and you guys love my painting readings a lot. I see a lot of comments on my YouTube videos and reading videos, and I'm so grateful and thankful. But if you had asked me this 2 years ago, you know, I would be doing this, I would have scoffed at you, or maybe even not believed that you were honest. And I feel like that's the energy of this dolphin spirit. And I feel like right now you think that there's two things that you want, and they cannot be true simultaneously. Like, there are two paths and you need to pick one. And it's like, wait, the path will literally merge for you, and you can take both. You don't have to pick one, right? So that's what I'm getting. Firstly, it's like, if you want to pick your career, but you do not have time, and you need time for yourself, and these two things seem like opposite. Like, oh wait, I need to dedicate so much time for my career, then I don't have time for myself, and these two are opposite things. Like, just ask spirit, universe, tell me, I want to have time for myself and I want to have my career. I want both. So tell me a way where I can have both. Tell spirit to show you a way. Tell your guides to show you a way so you can have both. That's what I'm getting from this dolphin spirit. This and that are true. Okay. Now with the hawk spirit, we have let spirit be your guide. I feel like this is self-explanatory. I don't need to elaborate on this, but what I'm getting is that if you are confused about something right now, you need to ask your guides for help. I feel like they're trying to help you, your guides. Maybe you are not that sensitive right now. Maybe I feel like you're not a vibrational match to your spirit guides guidance, because you might be in a negative spiral, or you might be going through a lot of pain, processing a lot of trauma and stuff like that. That's what I'm feeling from you. So it's important that you, with the hawk spirit, it's important that you make yourself a vibrational match to your spirit guide, so that they can bring in this guidance and you can access it. Okay, so how to do that? You can start with positive thoughts. You can start with accepting your current circumstances and seeing them, facing them seeing them and facing it. Something about looking at problems in its face instead of running away and being like, okay, this is the issue, guides, I want you to show me a way, instead of being in denial, or instead of trying to get out of it, trying to escape it. It's like, face it, because a solution will come to you when you make the choice to face it. That's what I'm hearing. What else am I hearing with this card? I feel like there's something more. Just give me a minute. What is it, guides of group number 1? Please tell me. I feel a very strong energy from group number 1's guides, that they want to be with you. They're with you always, but I feel like they really want their guidance to touch you and to reach you. Sometimes what happens is that universe is guiding you, but it's like universe throws you opportunities, but we don't see them, you know, or we might neglect them or ignore them. And it's not deliberate. Like, it's not like universe is going to come and give something in your hand. Like, universe doesn't work like that. Universe works in mysterious ways. So it's like you have to watch out for the signs. You have to watch out for guidance. You guys could maybe benefit from watching the wizard Liz's video that she uploaded recently on how to recognize signs and synchronicities, so that you come to know what your guides are saying. Like, watch some of her videos if you're called to, but that's the video that I was shown. You might be seeing a lot of angel numbers. Maybe some of the numbers are here on the cards. A 5, I see 5 and 2, but it really could be any number that you personally see repeated. What else, guides? There's something here. Just give me a minute so that I can see if there's something remaining. They have a strong desire to lead you on the right path. Group number 1. A path where you don't sacrifice your happiness. I feel like some of you guys in group number 1 have gone through a lot. Maybe it's childhood was a traumatic experience, or maybe the early life. Something about you going through some big challenges. I feel like this is a group that has come here to transform and to be transformed by life itself, by the process of life on earth. And there's something that you are going to come out, like there's a rebirth going on. And I felt that energy when I was looking at this, but then we got Bat Spirit, which literally says here, a rebirth is promised, a rebirth is assured. So I feel like it's a confirmation. But you have come here to transform humanity and to be transformed by your life here on earth. And I just heard you're lovely. You're lovely, group number 1. A rebirth is assured. I feel like you could be thinking that there's no way for you to get what you want, or like maybe you feel like your dreams are too far-fetched, or it feels like it might not come true. But your guides are here to confirm and say, yes, it will come true for you. Because with this card, a rebirth is assured. It's done. It's done. It might not come true in the way that you think or you want it to come true. We have open to infinite possibilities. So spirit guides want you to remain open to different infinite possibilities, right? Like let's say you want to purchase a house. Now purchasing the house might not be like a clear-cut, direct or normal way. Maybe the house gets manifested or comes to you through a friend or through someone. Like it comes in a way that's unexpected for you, that surprises you. Basically it's not coming to you in a way that is traditional or conservative or conventional. I feel like spirit is doing some magic. Okay, your guides are doing something behind the scenes to like make things work out for you. Okay, they're doing something behind the scenes. And open to infinite possibilities tells me that just remain open, keep your energies open, because your guides are working overtime behind the curtains. And it's definitely going to come to you, but not in the way that you expected. I just heard it's going to come in a way that you least expected. That's the exact sentence that I just heard right now. So let me get my tarot deck now. And I'm getting, this card is like screaming at me. Well, not screaming. Cards cannot scream, but you know, sometimes like you feel a strong energy and you feel pulled like to take a card. Knight of Cups. Oh my gosh. For a lot of you, it's love. For a lot of you guys, it's love that you have been trying to manifest, but it's not coming. Or it wasn't coming. Or you feel like it's not coming. Or you feel like, you feel cynical or apathetic about not having found your soulmate, and you're like, oh my god, what am I doing wrong? Is there something I need? You're not doing anything wrong, group number 1. Like, you're fine. Yeah. If this is not romantic, then a person is going to come to you with some kind of opportunity, and this person is sent by the universe. Maybe it's a career opportunity, maybe it's a business, like something, but it's in your benefit. It's benefiting you for sure. That's what I'm seeing from this Knight of Cups, because it's almost giving me like an Ace of Cups energy, even though that's not the card, I know, but it's giving me that energy. That's what I'm reading. And whoever comes to you, that person's eyes are open, something about their eyes being open to truth, and they are going to come to you. I just heard with conflict resolution. So for some of you, it could be very specific. Okay, take as it resonates. This is not going to resonate with everyone. I just heard conflict resolution, or somebody might be coming back to apologize, or like something about, I don't feel like it's a lot of past energies, past ex kind of energy, but I feel that there is a lot of this person's energy that wants to come in, that is going to come in to give you an offer or something like that, is a person that is not trying to take advantage of you. Like, they're genuinely here to give you something, to offer you something. That's what I'm getting from this card. Like, this is an opportunity and a chance and a beginning from the universe, for like as a gift, that for everything that you've gone through. So that's what I'm seeing here for you, my dear lovely group number ones. I hope you had a great time listening to this reading. And what else was I going to say? I just heard rebirth, rebirth, rebirth. Now, rebirth moments, tower moments, can be extremely painful, okay? It's not going to be easy, but it is happening in your favor, okay? It might be painful for some. It's not going to be easy. It might even be difficult. You might even question, like, why am I alive? Why am I doing this? Why is this happening to me? But things are falling apart so they can fall back together for you. That's what I'm hearing. That's the final message from your guides. And this was it for the reading. I think I can end it now. I feel like they've said everything through me. So I hope that this reading brought clarity and hope, and it confirmed things for you. And if you guys want to book a personal reading with me, you can do so by emailing me on the email address in the description. And if you guys have any reading suggestions, please leave them in the comments, and I will try to do readings on that topic that you've requested. And I thank you. I thank all of the beautiful cards. Thank you so much, dear painting, for allowing me to read for my lovely and amazing group number one. I will see you in my next reading. If not, I thank you so much for watching this one. Bye. Hello, my loves. If you chose group number 2, you chose this beautiful painting right here, then this is going to be your reading. Now, when I think it was during the prayer of gratitude that I started tapping into a little bit of the energy of my dear group number 2s, and I was immediately shown a sunset. Now, you guys don't have to see a sunset in here. You guys might see something different, and that's totally okay, since this is abstract art. And if you're seeing something, then your spirit guides have a message for you specifically. So you might be called to see whatever it is that you're seeing, and that's okay. But since I channel for a collective, your spirit guides will show me very specific things, okay? And I immediately saw a sunset, a beautiful, gorgeous sunset. I don't know why, but I feel like something in your life is coming to a conclusion or coming to an end. But this is not like a bad ending or a negative, sad ending. This is a happy ending of sorts. Like, maybe you're moving to a better place. Maybe if you're not moving physically, geographically, you're moving in terms of your frequency, in terms of your vibration, but there's something movement here, that from A to B is what I'm sensing. You guys are going from A to B, or you're going from like past to present, or present to future. It's like there's some kind of a movement from one energy pole to another energy pole. Like there is an energy shift right there. So I hope this is making sense to you, but there's some kind of change that's going on, and I don't feel a lot of negative energy, so to speak. I feel like you guys are trying to deal with this with as grace as possible. That's what I'm seeing. And this feels like a beautiful energy. I'm not going to lie. When I tap into the energy of this sunset, it feels beautiful to me. So this change, whatever is happening, even if you guys are scared, I don't feel like this is going to be negative for you. I feel like this is for you. Like this is good for you. This change is not against you. It's for you. And you are definitely in alignment, for sure. That's what I'm getting. Sometimes you'll pick up the energies of people that are not in alignment and might make themselves a vibrational match to, let's say, negative things. When you're unconscious about your own frequency, you attract the wrong frequency, right? But I don't feel that way for you guys. Like, you guys are in alignment, you guys are doing good, you guys are happy, you guys are content. That's what I'm feeling, like a very positive, calm energy, almost like a sunset. There was this one time where I went alone to a beach, like of sorts, where I live. And I went alone, so I didn't have anybody with me, and I don't know, like impulsively I just went. I was not even planning to go, and I realized, oh wait, it's like 6-7 p.m. something, and the sun is setting. So I got to see the sunset, and I remember thinking, wow, this sunset is the most beautiful sunset. And since I was doing nothing but just sitting there, I was focused fully on the sunset. And that's the energy I'm getting. Like this sunset energy is pervading today's reading. So I want to see more about what this is about. I am curious. So let's get your tarot cards. And I'm getting that this card wants to come out. I don't know what this is, but We'll see. This wants to come out. This wants to come out. Okay, we're taking that because it was stuck together. I did shuffle the deck. Sometimes you have to shuffle one more time, but Spirit is just giving me cards today. Okay, so the first two cards, let's see what they are. We have Five of Wands. You guys could be coming out of a conflict. For some of you guys, it's a negative situation that you guys are coming out of. Yeah, it's a negative situation that you're coming out of. Let me see. Then we have Knight of Cups. Okay. Some of you guys are going to be successful at manifesting love. Yeah. Then we have the World. Okay, beautiful. Then we have the Sun. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I talk about sunsets. I told you I'm sensing a sun energy. We have the Hermit reversed. Okay. We have Four of Cups. And the final two cards we have the King of Swords reversed and the Hierophant reversed. Okay, got you. Okay, my dear and lovely group number 2s, I see what's going on here. With the Sun and the World, there's something about you that's worldly in a way that you're wise. You're worldly and wise, or you're wise in matters of the world, or even spirituality, I should say. There's something about your intuition that I'm picking up. With the World also, the world is a cycle, and I always see the world as like ending and going into a new positive cycle, I should say. It's like the transition period. And I feel like that's what's going on for you. And I feel like because we have the Sun right next to the World, you're stepping into a positive cycle, so to speak, or a positive energy. Whatever timeline you have shifted into with whatever choice you've made recently, or whatever choice you're going to be making, you're shifting into a positive timeline. You're shifting onto a sun timeline. Let's call this sun timeline because it's like a very sunny energy, like I said before. And the fact that this painting and the sun come out together, I feel like it's not a coincidence. This is a confirmation that you're definitely stepping into a sun timeline. What I mean by this is that the energy is very positive, optimistic, joyful, content, satisfaction. There's a lot of love and cheerfulness. There could be romantic love because we have the Knight of Cups, but that doesn't have to be the case for each and every one of you. But I do feel like you are feeling content. You might not, I feel like some of you guys have healed and you guys are not looking for a partner, so to speak, and somebody might find you. You know, it's like love is finding you because you're not looking for it. You know, that's what's going on. Then we have the Hermit reversed. Yeah, you might not be spending time alone, or this is a good time to not spend time alone and go hang out with your friends, make plans, go to coffee shops, go to bookshops, like go somewhere, go where your heart sings, go where your heart is called to, go to a bakery if you can, like eat what you want, go out, step out. This is a good time for you to go out. This is a very auspicious time for you to start doing something that you love, and maybe you can make it into a ritual. It's like, oh, I'll go to visit one art gallery every month where I live if I can, and then, you know, keep that commitment, like go. What this is doing is this is reinforcing and making you yourself like the center of your life. You know what I mean? Like, you are prioritizing how you feel, and which is why you're even going to these places, because it makes you feel good, right? It's not like you have to go to a bookshop just because I said so. It's like you have to go to a place where you enjoy. Okay, don't listen to me. Go to a place, go visit places that you enjoy. Okay, I'm seeing some of you be into diving. I'm seeing diving for some of you. I'm seeing some of you on boats, or like, what is that called, surfing. Yeah, surfing. I'm seeing some of you guys surfing. What else? I see some of you guys running, so maybe it's like just, you know, going for a run out in the park. Some of you guys are walking your dogs or cats. That's what I'm seeing. It's like, step out of your house and do something. This is a good time. I don't feel like there is a lot of like messages, so to speak, or guidance, so to speak. I don't feel like you need a lot of guidance at this time. Your spirit guides are saying like you're doing a pretty good job yourself. You're lovely, you're amazing. And yeah, I also feel like you have more wisdom in you than you think. You underestimate yourself. I feel like if there is a vice that we're picking up in this reading, not, I don't even want to call it a vice, but you know, like if there is anything negative, so to speak, and it's not negative, but it's like you underestimate yourself. You don't understand that you are like the star, the sun energy. You literally embody that energy. Okay, the sunset energy, it's yours in a way, because you are the one who's like radiating out this energy, a frequency. And I'm seeing the rays of your heart, like the rays that are coming from the light of your heart are touching people and changing things. I'm seeing things being changed around you, literally, like the form and everything is changing because your vibration is affecting it. Wow, that was a beautiful image. I wish I could have like shown you that. Your frequency affects everything, group number 2. You're really powerful. You have a very powerful frequency. It affects everything around you. And I feel like you underestimate yourself. You're some of your spirit guides just said a little alchemist, group number 2. Yeah, they're little in the sense they're calling you little with love. They're not underestimating you. But you are underestimating yourself. Like, you are a little alchemist. You don't know your abilities. You don't know your magic. You don't know your power. And I feel like with the Hierophant and King of Swords, you have leadership qualities, or you have qualities to lead. And you have some kind of a wisdom that might not be traditional, in the sense like maybe you know something about witchcraft or magic or potions, like some kind of knowledge that is considered forbidden in society. I want to say, like, there's something about you knowing some of these things, and it's like, it's up to you if you want to share them with the world. But I'm getting that your spirit guides are urging you to think about whether you want to share it with the world, you know. Because when I created this tarot channel, at first I was like, you know, who's going to watch my videos? Like, there are so many amazing readers out there. And then I was like, no, this is something that I want to do, and it's worth trying. And I made the channel. So I feel like if you're feeling impulsive, or if you're feeling called to do something, do it. Okay, don't think about how it's going to change things or what. Just do it. And with the King of Swords, you could be over intellectualizing something right now. What is this about, spirit? What is the King of Swords in reversed about? Like, I feel like you don't realize that you naturally have leadership qualities, that you embody leadership qualities. Like, it's something that is very natural to you because of how you are and who you are. Like, I feel like your light shines so bright that people automatically are drawn to you, like a moth to a flame. Maybe you're like Leo energy, because we do have like a lot of sun energy come through, but you don't have to be a Leo. But I'm sensing that you could be, or you have first house placements or something about like sun ruled Aries. I'm getting a little bit Aries and Leo. That's what I'm getting, first house, fifth house energy. And with the King of Swords, I feel like you don't realize that you're a leader. Like, you don't understand how impactful your vibration is. Like, every time you decide to have to choose to respond positively to something negative, or to orient your thoughts towards positive, towards what you feel grateful for, towards doing something that you love. If you're feeling sad, if you're feeling down, like making space for negative emotions, clearing it out, doing shadow work, and then doing positive affirmations, you know. I feel like you shift yourself from A to Z. Like, you go back, you come back 360 degrees. It's like you are like this, and then you come back like this, you know what I know this is weird, but what I mean is that you could be one thing at once, and then you shift and the energies change completely and you're a different person, and it's amazing. Sorry, there was someone at the door, so I just went to get the door. Where was I? Yeah, you have leadership qualities that you don't realize, and you're here to teach something, or I feel like you might become a teacher of sorts. Something about you giving your knowledge to people, something about giving your wisdom to people. We have the star here, so I did feel star and sun energy from you, so Aquarius, Leo, but you don't have to be an Aquarius, Leo. I feel like the universe is trying to give you something, your guides are trying to give you something, is that they want you to see you for yourself. They want you to see you as you are. And I feel like you don't realize fully how fantastic you are, group number 2. This cup is like a gift. Yeah. And the gift is you. The gift is you realizing that you're you and you're born as you. So you're amazing. What are you here to give, Spirit? What is this energy about, please? The Hierophant reversed. You're here to shine, to give your radiance out, if not anything. If you don't want to give it, like, you don't want to teach, you're here to radiate. You're here to be yourself. That's what I'm seeing. What else? Get out of your head and see who you are. You've got more skills than you think. You can do more things than you think. That's the message. They're keeping it mysterious. They're not telling me everything. They're not showing me everything either. It's like, this is all you're supposed to know for today and for now. Anything else, guides? Please. If you are a divine feminine watching this, or you are a woman watching this, fall in love with your body. Connect back with your body, whether it's through meditation, whether it's through dancing, whether it's through running, like, it can be anything, but like, fall back in attunement with your body. Connect back to your body. How does your body feel? What makes your body feel good? What kind of foods do you feel good for your body? Feel good, not eat. Feel into your body. The embers of smoke that rise from the fire that is you are going to change the topography of the world in some way. The impact is great, even if your actions are small, or you think that they're insignificant. The impact is great and huge. You're here to give something to humanity. I can't help but think that you're here to give something to humanity with love. When I started this channel, I never thought that I could be a reader, because tarot reading is relatively new to me. Like, I have not been reading for like 10 years or something like that, you know. When I picked up my first tarot deck, I could just do it. Like, I could just read. It was so natural. And I feel like because this is so natural, it's like that for you as well. Like, something is so natural to the point that you don't even realize that you can do it, and that's not something that everyone can do. Yeah, it's like a natural talent almost. Like, you take what comes naturally to you for granted, like anybody would, all humans would. But it's time to realize that, listen, you can do this. You have this gift for a reason. You are the sun. You are the star for a reason. You're here to light up people's path or to light up by yourself. And that's going to help people find the right path because you're shining. It's like they are able to find their path because you have found yours, and you shine so hard in yours. So they are like, we want to be like group number 2. You're inspiring group number 2 without trying. You're a leader without trying. And that's what I'm picking up. So that's it for the reading. If you guys want to book any personal reading with me, you can do so by emailing me on the email address which is in the description. And if you guys have any reading suggestions, please leave them in the comments, and I will see you in my next reading. If not, I thank you so much for watching this one. Bye. Hello my loves, if you chose group number 3, then this is going to be your reading. This is the painting that you've chosen. You've chosen this beautiful phthalo turquoisey sort of a color with this magenta color, which is one of my favorite color combos. I think if you have been here on the channel, then you might already know this because I use these 2 colors quite frequently in my paintings here, in my watercolor readings. But I'm feeling excited to do your reading. I feel like the first thing that I'm feeling is that something is clearing up in your life. I feel like the fog is being lifted and you're able to see things clearly and logically, and you're not so caught up in confusion and chaos. Like, I feel like you're stepping into the energy opposite of confusion and chaos. You're stepping into a more harmonious, peaceful, I want to work things out with you kind of energy. Like, if this is a relationship, I feel like these are people that want to come together and find a solution instead of just fighting. That's what I'm feeling. That's where you're heading towards, which is a beautiful energy. What else? I feel like there's something else here. I was just shown 2 people kissing. I don't know why, but if that resonates, that resonates. That's what I just saw. What else? Things are working out in your favor. Group number 3. You have come out of the storm. You're coming out of the clouds. And yes, storm energy is not the easiest energy to be in because you don't know what's going on. Like, you don't know what's ahead. You don't know if you're going to die. Because I see 2 people caught in a sand storm of sort, and the sand is everywhere, so they cannot see anything. They don't know if they're going to be out of it or even they're going to live. But I see them living and breathing, and I see the storm passing. The storm will pass. This too shall pass. And you will be okay. You will be alive. You'll be alright, group number 3. That was what they wanted to say. I feel like group number 3, you are one of the piles today that has some kind of an important message. And I said this in my intro, but I was not going to do this reading because I've already done this reading recently. I think it's like the 4th last video or something, messages from spirit guides. And I was actually planning a different topic, but then your spirit guides came through and they were like, no, do a reading on this topic. Guidance from spirit guides. We have something to say to your soul family. And I was like, okay, cool. Then that's what we do here because this channel is for you. So group number 3, please. We have a lot of cards for you. We have 4 of Pentacles reversed, starting off nice. 4 of Pentacles reversed. You're coming out of some kind of a lack mindset, or you're coming out of some kind of lack. It's like you're going from being poor to being rich, or like not rich I should say, but like being abundant. You know, it's like you're going from, oh, I don't have this, to I have everything I want now. something about you shifting energies, and like I'm almost being shown like two pentacles being juggled. And I know the Two of Pentacles energy is completely different, but the energy that I'm picking up from that is that there's this shift in polarity, there's this shift in energy. You could have been drawn to one of the previous piles because this was a similar message, but I feel like the energy here is different. So not all of you are drawn to the previous piles. I feel like if you're drawn to this one, some of you are drawn to only this one and not the last one. We have the King of Cups reversed. What is this about, Spirit? I heard emotional turmoil. You've gone through a lot of emotional turmoil, or maybe people that were emotionally manipulative or used your emotions and your vulnerability against you. It's like you trusted this person, but they betrayed you or deceived you in some capacity. They manipulated you and they didn't admit it. They took no responsibility for it. They think that they are right still. Like this person, I'm not going to lie, is coming off a bit toxic. If they are not toxic or bad, because I don't know them, so I cannot make these statements, but this person is not good for you. Your spirit guides are being very clear about that. This energy is not good for you. This person is not good for you. They're going to try their best to negatively influence you, or to make you question yourself, doubt yourself. This could be a masculine figure in your life that's emotionally immature, that's misogynistic, that is emotionally manipulative, gaslighting. Like they come off as someone that's very sensitive, but it's a ruse. You know, it's a show. It's not genuine or real. It's not real. They're manipulative, deeply manipulative. We have Six of Cups reversed. Did you lose your friends, or did you lose your friendships in some way? Some kind of grief coming through. We have King of Pentacles upright, gorgeous. We have the Empress, and we have the Two of Cups. Wow, wow, wow. Beautiful, beautiful cards. Love this for you. Let's see. With the King of Cups reversed, this, I don't feel like this is your energy. I feel like it's this person that's trying to almost hold you emotionally captive, or they're trying to hold your emotions hostage. It's almost like, if you care for me, you would do this, you know, like that's the kind of energy that I'm picking up from this King of Cups energy, which is not good. It's manipulative and it's toxic. So, you know, Spirit is warning you about this person. Like, identify this person in your life. This is a masculine for a lot of you, but it doesn't have to be what I'm picking up. It's like, it could be a man, like a father, or like a spouse, like a boyfriend, or like a friend, a colleague. Yeah, it could be anybody. For like, since I'm channeling for a group, I can't accurately pick up who this is, but this person is draining your cup. You see how when this card is reversed, if there is anything in the cup, it falls down, right? This person is draining your cup. And I feel like you are the Empress. You are a giver. If you are a feminine watching this, you are a giver, and you feel like that's the correct thing to do. But it's important to pick people that fill your cup too, and that's not selfish to choose. Group number 3. Please remember, you deserve a King of Pentacles, not a King of Cups reversed. You deserve somebody who's abundant and will give you abundant love, not someone that will make you beg for it, not someone that will make you ask for it. And whether it's a father, whether it's a spouse, whoever this man is, whatever role this man is playing in your life, it doesn't matter. Just give me a moment. I feel like this card is trying to tell me something. It might be uncomfortable to look at this person in the eyes. Very specific message. I feel like it might only be for one of you. how to identify this person. It's difficult for you to look at this person in the eyes. It's almost like if you're having a conversation with them, you're looking at the floor, or you're distracting yourself, or like this person has a dominant personality, but in an emotionally manipulative, negative kind of way, not in a good way. They are not here to make your life better. Group number 3, your spirit guides are being very clear about this. They are not here to make your life better. They are here to, your life is going to be hell with this person in your life. What is this? What is this? What is this energy? It's so like disruptive, but not in a good way. Almost like they're trying to ensnare you in some kind of a trap or something. What is this? What is this, spirit guides? What is this? I want to hear it. Group number 3, you are so abundant that you don't need this person in your life. You just think that you do because they made you think that. But it's not true. It's far from the truth. We have the King of Pentacles upright. Why are you here? Why are you here, King of Pentacles? The King of Pentacles is almost mirroring your energy. The Empress is mirroring the Empress's energy in the sense that I have everything I need, and I know that. I rest, I sit relaxed fully knowing that I have that. And so does the Empress, and we are similar in that way. So it is like, but the king is still a king. The Empress is like a good match for the Emperor, but he's still a king, so he knows that there is a gap. But it's better than the King of Cups reversed. And it's up to you which cup to choose. It's like, do you want this or do you want this? Do you want something healthy, someone that wants to be there, somebody that's abundant, somebody that's wise, loving? Do you want people like that, or do you want people that are emotionally manipulative, taxing, draining your energy? I just heard energy vampire. They could be making you feel very negative about yourself. They could be feeding off of your negative emotions, making you feel sad. It's like you're happy for 2 days, and then you meet this person, suddenly you're sad. Like, that's what I'm feeling. This could also be a friend. I don't know if you guys are hearing that, but there's children playing outside my house, and I don't know if you can pick that up, but I was just talking about this card, and look, there's 2 children playing. Such a cute laugh they have. 6 of Cups reversed. You deserve friendships that care for you, group number 3. You don't deserve friendships that don't care for you. But it's your choice. What is this? Let me get an oracle deck for this. Give me oracle cards for group number 3, please. What is this? Okay, we have House 6 and Capricorn. Not surprising, because you have the King of Pentacles right here. We have House 6. We have Virgo. Radically change. Okay. House 6 and Virgo. If you are a Virgo sun, or if you have House 6 placements, you might feel like you have to do it, like you don't have a choice, like you have to do it. You believe in being kind. I feel like you're kind to your own detriment. Like you can choose to be selfish, group number 3. I feel like you should actually, because your energy is just so amazing that you should definitely gatekeep your energy. Everyone doesn't deserve it. And it's not selfish, or you're not a bad person if you do that. It's like you deserve protection. Okay, I see. Your spirit guides are giving me this perspective, okay? Like they're showing me how they see you. They see you as someone who's abundant, nurturing, loving, beautiful, handsome, caring, someone that's genuinely cares about people to the point that you are doing your best to be empathetic, to hold a safe space for them. And I feel like you don't realize, because I feel like this comes naturally to you. Like you're a naturally Empress energy. It doesn't matter what your gender is. Like you're naturally nurturing people. It's not taking a lot of effort. And so you don't realize that it's a gift that you have. You don't realize that you are a gift in people's lives. And so you should ask yourself the question, do you feel like they are a gift in your life? And who are these people that you feel good about having in your life? And have those people in your life, no one else. The Empress, the Empress, the Empress. We have the Virgo house 6, Empress. Yeah, you could be a Virgo sun. House 6 is also ruled by Virgo, so it's just like a strong Virgo energy. And then we have King of Pentacles with Capricorn. We saw Saturn. Something about you work hard. And you deserve all of that back. 2 of Cups. I'm seeing it now. 2 of Cups. The way you fill other people's cups, you deserve to have your cup filled like that. You deserve the energy that you give into people. You deserve some people that give you their energy back, just like you give. It's like if you're offering empathy and an ear to listen, you know, you're offering a safe space for them to opening up, you deserve that back as well. So it's like, who do you feel safe? Like who offers energy like you do? And keep those people in your life and don't talk to other people. That's what I'm getting. It's like you have to have your cup filled, otherwise the Empress also is going to get drained. You can't afford that. Your spirit guides are like, you have to be in Empress energy and you deserve a King of Pentacles people, right? So that's what I'm getting. I feel like that's it for you, group number 3. I hope this resonated. It was a bit scattered. You could have also been drawn to group number 2, and there could be messages in group number 2 if you feel drawn to it. If you don't, it's okay, you don't have to watch it. But my eyes were taken to that painting, and it's like I could dedicate a reading just saying good things about you, and 20 minutes wouldn't even suffice. Okay, that's how great you are, and you don't realize it because it comes naturally to you. Okay, you don't see yourself clearly. You don't see that you're the Empress, that you have everything. You're literally you're the person people want to be. Like a lot of jealous energies around you. Amazing. Don't let them get to you. Don't let them dim you, and don't let them change you. Change only for yourself. Change only if you want to. And that's what I'm seeing for you, group number 3. I hope this reading resonated. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, the light is getting so dark, I'm so sorry. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so by emailing me on the email address in the description. And if you have any reading suggestions, please leave them in the comments below this video, and I'll try to do them. And thank you so much for sharing your time with me. Thank you so much to the beautiful cards. Thank you so much to the beautiful painting for allowing me to channel for my wonderful group number 1. And I will see group number 3. Oh my gosh, why did I call you group number 1? Thank you so much for allowing me to channel for group number 3, and I will see you in my next reading. If not, I thank you so much for watching this one. Heart. Bye.